Hey everyone, let's talk about William Butler Yeats, this Irish poet who was really into exploring stuff like love, beauty, and what it means to be human. He wrote this poem called Anne Gregory, and it's like a simple chat that dives into these big ideas. It's about a talk between a guy and Anne, and Yeats uses it to show the difference between liking someone just because they look good and actually truly loving them. Yeats was amazing with words. He uses cool descriptions and metaphors, like he's painting a picture with his words, so you can really feel the emotions and ideas they're talking about. The poem is easy to understand, even for beginners, but it also makes you think, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the first part of the poem sets up the main idea. There's this guy who's totally head over heels for Anne because she's so beautiful. He's obsessed with her honey-colored ramparts of hair. That's a fancy way of saying her hair is like a gorgeous castle. It shows how he's focused on how she looks. Then Anne comes in and says, hey, maybe if I change my hair color, someone will love me for who I am inside. This shows she wants a love that's deeper than just looks. It also shows how society can pressure girls to look a certain way. Then there's this wise old religious guy who says only God can love someone just for who they are inside, without caring about looks. This makes things more complicated because it suggests that human love isn't perfect like God's love. Throughout the poem, Yeats uses cool tricks with words to get his message across. He uses alliteration like honey-colored and set such, which sounds nice, right? The rhyming also makes the conversation flow smoothly. But the poem isn't just about love and beauty on the surface. Yeats wants us to look deeper than how someone looks and see their inner beauty. He's saying that society often cares too much about looks, and we should try to understand love and connection better. Anne Gregory is still super relevant today because we live in a world where looks can be more important than who a person really is. The poem talks about self-worth and how people feel pressured to look a certain way, and that's something we can all relate to. Yeats reminds us that real love comes from something much deeper than just looks. This is especially important for young people who are figuring out who they are and how to accept themselves. Anne Gregory makes you think about yourself and question what society says is beautiful. It reminds us to see the good inside ourselves and other people. Yeats's poem still makes us talk about love, beauty, and what it really means to connect with someone.